Hey everyone, I'm here recording a video for you about the Alva Baby diapers and getting into a little bit of my cloth diapering experience. So I've been cloth diapering my first child for the past 8 months since she was about a month old, and I just wanted to share some of the tips and tricks I've learned since I've been using these diapers. I first knew that I was going to cloth diaper pretty much before I knew that I was going to have a baby, and I did some researching, and just so you guys know, I have my kid in the background. She's playing, so that's her co-starring back there. Did a bunch of research, and I found that the Alva Baby ones were what was going to work for me, and I put a bunch of them on my registry, and that's how I was able to accumulate the ones that I got. So that's a tip for sure. If you want to stock up on your diapers, put some on your registry. In fact, you can put all this stuff on your registry and people want to help you when you're having a baby. Okay, so about these diapers. When you buy these, you get a 6-pack of these for anywhere between $30 to $45, depending on the print and all that. So this is the diaper. This is one diaper. This is the shell. This is the inside, which is like a fleece, like a polyester-based fleece material, and these are the inserts. So this is what goes inside the little pocket here. All right, so this is a microfiber insert, this is a fleece blend, and this is a bamboo rayon blend. And these range different layers. So this is a more heavier layered one, so you could use this one at night, I would suggest. That has about 5 layers or so. This one is only a couple layers, as well as this one. So you want to make sure that you're getting different layers, because that'll help throughout the diapering process so that you don't get leaks and that kind of thing. And I'll talk about that more later. Also, with these diapers, they range up and down in size, so you can get them for your newborns, and the weight is around 6.5 pounds to 33 pounds. If your baby is under 6 pounds, these are probably not going to work, but most likely I would just say use the disposables until they gain some weight, but these will work on 6.5 pound and up babies. When you get these diapers, you want to pre-wash them because that helps absorbency. So what I did was you separate all the diapers and the inserts, and you throw them into the wash. And you wash the inserts definitely a couple times before the baby wears them. And the shells, you don't have to do that. They just suggest washing the inserts for optimal absorbency. I also wanted to note that these rayon ones, these bamboo rayon blends, these you'll have to get separately. It's anywhere between $12 and $15 for a pack of 12 of these. So you can buy these through Alva Baby as well. And just to note, I have about 48 diapers I've counted, and this was kind of by accident, but I've heard other people say that they have anywhere between 30 to 36 diapers, and you want to wash your diapers every couple days. Like, you can throw them in a bag and wait to wash them. And I would suggest getting around 30 or 36 because you want to have some in between that time to use when your stuff is drying. So I have a lot because people kept buying me diapers through my registry, not knowing that I already had enough, but that's how many that I have. And the other thing I wanted to talk about are these fleece liners. So I got these fleece liners through Amazon as well. And they come in a 12-pack, and they're $12 for 12 of them. I got 2 of these, and these stretch me out for a couple days. The reason why I think these are great to have is because some people don't like to clean the poop when the baby poops off of the diaper. So a lot of people actually get the disposable ones, and you can get those too if you want. And they kind of can strip the liner off of the diaper and just throw it in the trash and not have as much cleanup, and it won't stain your diaper as much. I just use these and they work fine for me. These are also a little like recyclable fleece material, which is polyester as well. So just note that these are polyester fabrics. If you're not comfortable using that, then you could make like a little cotton one out of like old like an old towel or something like that, and that could be really good, unless you want to go the disposable route. And also another thing about cloth diapers is when you're putting rash cream on your baby, you do not want the rash cream to go directly on the inner part of the diaper, because it will clog up the fabric and it won't absorb as much liquid. So over time, that won't be good for the diaper. So having a liner on the diaper before you put the baby in the diaper is also very helpful as well. And this is the rash cream I use. It's Desitin. I really like this one. It helps heal up rashes really fast. So now I want to talk about night diapering. I have experienced leaking during the night, and I have troubleshooted over the last like 6 months how to make this easier and less of a headache. And what I'll do is I will take a diaper and I will pre-stuff all my diapers. I'll pre-stuff probably around like 8 or 10 diapers after a wash for the nighttime. And I'll stuff them. I'll stuff a diaper with the charcoal liner, the charcoal insert, because that is the heaviest insert. And then I will put the bamboo insert on top, and I will put it on the baby. If I have to put rash cream on the baby, I will put a liner on top of that. And I find that really helps stretch out the lifespan of your diaper overnight. When my baby sleeps with me at night, we still nurse at this point in time. And I have found that if she pees a lot during the night, which most babies are very active sleepers and they pee throughout the night, it will leak out the back if I don't have this liner. And on the side, if she's on her side and she's peed like multiple times during the night, and if I'm too tired to like change her diaper, or we're both sleeping for a few hours stretches, So just note that I still do deal with leaks, but I have like found ways to make it less of a headache, and this is one of the ways to double up your inserts and change the diapers out a couple times a night. I have spoken with some mothers who still use disposable diapers and who have sleep trained their babies, and they've woken up and the baby has wet, has leaked, soaked the diaper. So just note that this is kind of like, from what I've heard, it's an issue with most diapers anyways. So there is that. And I also want to note that the bamboo rayon inserts and the charcoal fleece inserts, these are the only ones that you should put on your babies directly on their skin. The microfiber ones, you do not want to put these on because they will cause a rash, and it's very uncomfortable for the baby because they're so moisture wicking and so drying that they will cause a rash. Before I get into the washing method that I use for these diapers and what's recommended, I wanted to talk a little bit about some tips that I've found along the way to help, especially during the night when my baby is being diapered. So I have this awesome caddy, okay? Someone gave this to me, and it's a little organizer. It has separate little compartments. And in this caddy, I keep this right next to my bed on the floor. I have a floor bed, so I can easily reach over and grab it into bed as I need to during the night, and even during nap times. So in this bag, I will keep a stack of night diapers already pre-stuffed with the doubling up the inserts. And I also have like extra bamboo, that's not a bamboo one. I'll have extra bamboo inserts in here as well if I need to switch those out. If the baby hasn't peed through the diaper, I can just put one of these on top. And I also keep like wipes and more of these little fabric liners and my daytime diapers here as well. Keep a couple in here. And I'll refill this at night or I'll refill it in the morning just so I have everything all the time when I need it and I don't have to rush out of bed and like run over here to my, you know, full-on diaper storage area or run to the bathroom or whatever. So I don't have to keep running around and doing that. So I'll keep that next to the bed. That's been a lifesaver. And also what I will keep by my bed and in the bed, I have gotten these awesome pads for your bed to where if baby pees on it, it doesn't soak through to the bedding. So this has saved my bedding to have to be washed every time she leaks. So this is awesome. And what I'll do is I'll put this down as the first layer on top of the sheet. And then I'll have this fleece blankie and I'll put that on top of the pad. And then I'll put the baby on top of the blankie. So if she pees or if she leaks at night, this will catch like the first bit of pee, and usually it doesn't soak through enough to where I have to replace this pad with the other pad, the backup pad. So I'll just switch this blanket out, put a new fresh fleece blanket on top, and then we'll go back to bed. All right, so just wanted to add in a clip of what that actually looks like on the bed. There's the pad there, the blankie on top of the pad, and that's where the baby usually stays, is on the blankie, and then I'm like right here next to her in the bed. So that works for us. I'm comfortable with this method that I've figured out thus far. So that's been a lifesaver. I would suggest getting 2 of those pee pads, and those are washable, and they dry really fast actually. So 2 pee pads, and I would get like maybe like a couple blankies like this, just something that can wick away some of the pee until you change your diaper. So those have been lifesavers. And also another thing that I highly recommend are these wet bags. I feel like you can't do diapering, the cloth diapering, without wet bags. So I have 2 small wet bags and I have 2 large wet bags. These are for when I'm unloading or for dirty diapers. When I have dirty diapers, they go in a bag in my bathroom. So I always have a bag in my bathroom and I have it for dirty diapers. And these little, and then I have one backup in a backup bag. So these are the smaller ones. I use this one, actually sits right next to my bed. So I don't have to get up and go to the bathroom to put the diaper in the bathroom at night. I can just grab this. I can grab my caddy, I got all my stuff, and I can throw her dirty diaper in this and then just put it back down on the floor, and then we can go back to bed. If I don't have to pee, if she doesn't need anything, it's that easy. And then in the morning, I will unload this bag into this bigger bag, into a bigger bag in my bathroom. So that has been a great lifesaver, instead of having to run around and like do that. And I also have one more of these small bags that I keep out in the living room with all of her clean diapers. And I just have I have that so I don't have to run back to the room. I'll keep the clean diapers out here, and then I'll take that same bag that I keep out in the living room and I will travel with that if I have to go run errands and stuff like that. And I can fit probably like 6 diapers in there with some fleece liners and these little cloth wipies that we actually made when I was pregnant in there as well. And these cloth wipes have actually been really great. They're the same material that we made the blankies out of. And I use these, I have to wet them and slather like a little bit of coconut oil on them. I keep a little jar of coconut oil right by my bed and in my bag on the go. And that's been really great. These have been awesome. And sometimes when I run out of fleece liners, like these little, the little liners here, I'll replace it with these. So I have like 30 or something of these that I can use as liners as well if I run out of my store-bought ones. So there's that. I also keep a spray bottle in my diaper bag on the go. So I have spray bottle and I have the ointment. So I'll just spray on the cloth, wipey, and put a little bit of ointment so it doesn't rough her skin up. It can still be a little rough, some materials. And I have noticed that when I put the, coconut oil on there and the ointment and the water, then it really helps not give her a rash. So I wanted to really quickly talk about the washing method, and I want to make a whole separate video of that because a lot goes into it. But I will give you a quick rundown. So first you want to clean off the excess poop. However you do that, I actually have a hose nozzle that I attached, and it's like a diaper pressure washer, and I keep that. I have a whole setup in the bathroom, and I spray it down in the toilet, and that helps get a lot of the stuff out, so I don't have to completely wash everything in the toilet by hand, like pre-wash it. And then I will take all the diaper stuff. I'll take, this whole bag is full of diapers. I'll take everything into the washing room, throw everything into the washing machine, including this diaper bag. You want to wash this. And I will do a rinse cycle first, just one rinse cycle. And then I will do the soap cycle, heavy soap cycle after that. You can do warm water for that. And then you want to take everything out. I would hang these bags. I will throw all of these inserts in the dryer. I will throw the liners and the wipies in the dryer, and I will hang these. And the reason why you want to hang them as much as possible is because it preserves the shell. The shell, again, is polyester, so it's plastic basically, and plastic breaks down with heat. So you want to hang these as much as possible. I have a little bamboo hanging rack that I use, and that has, I feel, saved my diapers, has made them last longer. And the more you can do that, the longer you'll get out of the diapers, the less they'll leak and all that stuff. If you have to put them in the dryer, which I have a handful of times since I've been using them, put them on a low setting. They recommend to put everything on a low setting, and it'll take a little bit longer to dry. And you do not want to use bleach on any of these products. That is what they recommend. That'll break down the fabric as well. So do not use bleach. However, if you want to naturally bleach these, put them in the sun. Put them in direct sunlight, and the sun will naturally bleach out most of the staining. So that is a really great tip that I have learned. My diapers don't look bad, actually. I mean, I've had these for 9 months, and you can see that they're not stained. These ones are actually not too bad because I use certain prints for nighttime, so I know that first, like this little black cat is my nighttime kitty, my nighttime diaper. This little bottle one, I use that for nighttime. So I have my separate night diaper shells. But this one is a daytime diaper, and it's still not that bad. Like it looks brand new almost. And I would attribute that to the liners as well. The detergent I use, and they recommend using unscented, no harsh chemical detergent. So I use the Ecos detergent. And I use Arm & Hammer powder, like laundry powder, laundry detergent type stuff. And that has worked really well. If I feel like it needs an extra clean, I'll spritz some of the Arm & Hammer stuff, but I don't do it every time. And there are people that suggest stripping your diapers, and basically what that is a deep clean. So that is stripping your diapers. I have never done that before. I don't feel like I need to do it just yet, but people recommend to deep clean is called stripping. So I would look that up on YouTube. There are lots of people who give you tutorials on that. It's basically you're giving your diapers a very deep clean with certain products used to do that. such as like baking soda, and I think some people use like vinegar, but it's like a very deep clean. I've seen people do it in their bathtub, or you can do it in your washer. Plenty of people talk about that online. Just really wanted to quickly add in a clip about how I go about stuffing these. So after I wash everything, after everything's dry, I lay everything out, I separate all my inserts and my liners and all that stuff, and I have my shells, and this is the best way that I've learned how to do this. Okay, take the pocket here, and you slip the insert in, okay, and you want to flatten everything out to make sure that the insert is covering the whole, this part of the diaper, because if you don't, it might possibly have leakage, and there it's all ready to go. And I will set up my nighttime diapers here with my fleece insert. Here's the bamboo thing. I'll put that on there like that, and then it goes into my caddy. And the daytime one is the same thing. I'll set this up like that, put a liner in here like that, or I'll just put it in here if I'm too busy. Close it up, and that goes in there with my caddy or in my other dry bag. I'm pretty sure I've covered all the basis on these diapers and how I cloth diaper and some tips that I've learned along the way. And if I were to give these a rating 1 out of 5, I would give them a 3-star. And I would give them a 3-star because they do leak. However, I have found ways to make that less of a headache, to stretch it out. So there is that aspect, and the fact that they are polyester materials. It's not my first choice, but it's what I had that worked for me at the time. They have saved me a lot of money on buying the disposable diapers. Like, from what I know, one child can rack up anywhere between $2,000 to $3,000 per child for diapers in the span that they're going to use diapers. So, and I thankfully did not have to spend very much on my supplies because I put a lot of this stuff on my registry. So don't be afraid to put some of this stuff on your registry, because people do want to help you when you're having a baby. A lot of people really wanted to help me, and they were like, what can I get you? Do you have a registry? And I'm so glad I did it. I almost did not do a registry, and I did it, and I'm so glad I did, because I got a lot of things that otherwise I would have had to pay a lot of money for. I mean, you're looking at anywhere between $30 and $45 for a 6-pack of these. And I was, lucky enough that I think I got around like 8 packs of diapers. So 8, let's just say, times 40, that's $240 worth of diapers that I was able to get as gifts. So that is a huge factor. I would definitely recommend putting some stuff on your registry. Okay, everyone. So I really hope that this helped you on your diapering journey. If I missed something, I will leave it in the comments below, or I'll leave it in the description. And if you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask me, because I'm happy to help people out along the way. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.